things moving along here. Hope everybody's feeling well. Um, so we can get into the market. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube and Clubhouse and Twitch and Periscope. It's good to see everybody. Let's get right to work so that we don't waste time. For levels, I would know how I should govern myself, how I should govern the day. Very tight overnight. Looks to be the overnight high was put in, at 2100, and that was 169.02, just short of yesterday's highs. So we weren't able to extend really far past yesterday's highs. And then, of course, 168.21 is the low that was put in at 6 a.m. Because it is such a tight range, I'm not really going to look at other bars, sort of setups. I really want to see somebody stretch it out before I start to consider indecision. And no one's stretching it out. We have an open today of 169.00. 169.00 is our open. I wanted to make sure everybody had the opportunity. If you have a question, please feel free to ask your question. You know what I'm saying? I really like to make sure I'm answering those. 5-star, I see you. Toy, I see you. What's good? Deuce in the building. It's good to see you. We're trading right now 168.23.22. Look like we're trying to break down a little bit lower, but I don't believe it. Today's going to be kind of like a weird day. It's an inauguration, so everybody's going to have one eye at least on, the pageantry that is the exchange of power, or peaceful exchange of power. I know they have to go to church at like 8:45 or something like that. And then after that, there's supposed to be some stuff going on with like the inauguration committee going live. So you already know. We're going to be patient today, calm and collected. Our overnight range is 21 to 2, which is 11-13. We have a 13 tick overnight range. It's extremely tight. So we're going to be looking for things that kind of break out today. Let's open up a daily chart and see what's going on. I think that's going to help us a lot. On the bonds, we have levels that I'm watching from a daily perspective. 169.20 I want to watch. I also want to keep my eye on 168.02, 168.01, somewhere around there. Keep my eye on that. We've had a lot of selling pressure, but nobody could hold anything. So I'm excited to see if today's the day where maybe we can hold some of this downside action. We can get there and kind of stay there. That would be kind of cool. We get down there and stay down there for a little while. On the S&P 500, let's look at that. We've been floating higher. Look at these guys. I made my money long yesterday on the S&P. I think yesterday the call was 76. I want to say 76. Market low was 72. 76 got hit a couple times. You could have made money off of it, but it was like it false started like 3 times, bounced off of 76, went up 10 points, came back, went up 10, came back. Kind of false started off there for like 3-4 touches. And then we got to 72, and then 72 ended up being the guy that paid us. 72 kind of gave us our session highs just above 37.95. And today we have an overnight high 38.08.25 thus far, and a market open of not a market open, but a open 37.96.75. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far out of this candle. Out of this day. It looks like it's going pretty well. Overnight low 37.87.75 on the S&P. If you are following along, that is like TradingView or TD Ameritrade. If you got your phone app, if you're open, you should go on TD Ameritrade. You have to go /ZB. And then I think the contract we're on is called ZBH. Like the contracts they roll over and they kind of get a letter assigned to them. I think we're on the H contract on TD Ameritrade. If you're on Thinkorswim, I think it's something like that. So I think they do like H and M and Z as well. If you're on NinjaTrader, we're on the 0321 contract. If you're following along like that, it looks like up's the way. I'm gonna be honest with you. The ES is really painting a really like upside sort of picture. Happy days are here again, sort of thing. I'm eager to see how they can hold it throughout the day. But basically what they did was held 37, 96.75, made the position pretty clear right off the open, came back, picked folks up off of a very good support level, 38.50, very, very tight, very good support level. And since then, they put on a buying show. I'm not mad at the show that they've put on thus far. So looks like buyers got it on the ES. We'll see if they're able to hold it. To have it and to hold it, two separate things. So we'll see if they got it. See if they could hold it, rather. Daya was up here. Daya, what's up? You have a question?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
So I wanted to ask a question about a particular stock because I'm really trying to hone my chart reading skills and seeing some I'm trying, just for reference, I'm trying to get out of the position today to raise some capital. And one of my hot stocks that I'm looking at to flip if it goes the way I think it is called CrowdStrike, CRWD.
CRWD, why'd you get in?
Very strong company. I've been trading in and out of this stock for about a year and a half, watching it grow. And it's got great technicals. It just keeps moving up. It just keeps doing better and better in the cybersecurity arena.
Okay.
Which is interesting to me, and so I really just like this stock.
Okay, so you said today you're thinking about when to exit.
Correct.
What price did you get in?
$219.
All right.
And this was a short term.
Did you want to get all of your position or some of it, or what all did you want?
I think I'm going to take all of my position. I have 50 shares. Like I said, I'm trying to raise capital to go into ARC funds when I can. So I want to have some money on the side. I was also looking at letting go some of my shares of Apple, but I've decided not to for right now. So this just happens to be my target, CrowdStrike.
Okay, cool.
And today looks like a strong day. Like it could pop.
Where did you want it to go out?
I wanted it to go to around 230.
And you think that it's going to do it today?
I do.
Why?
Like I said, my chart reading skills aren't that great, but the momentum seems to be on CrowdStrike's side this week, and it looks like it's trending upward.
Why is it on CrowdStrike's? Like, I'm trying to get you to think through your answer. I know what I think. Drake, are you looking at this too? CRWD?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at it too. You think she got 230 today? I'm looking at 224.68.
I do not think she's gonna get that today, unless something in the market happens. Unless you get some type of catalyst, it's not gonna push up that far.
Yeah, I don't see.
Okay, so that would be my best case. That was my best case scenario. But do you see it hitting 227? I mean, it's already up in the pre-market to 224.
I mean, yeah. 224 is right around where, to me, the problem is. You need a close above there. That's how I'm looking at it. What's your favorite time frame to do your technical analysis on?
I'm sorry?
What is your favorite time frame to do your technical analysis on?
Usually I do it on a 10-day.
Okay.
But I've been looking at it like on a couple different time frames, just to see if I see any type of patterns, like like another breakout to say the 236 side.
Check your 1 year day.
Yeah, I was about to say your 1 year day doesn't look like it's breakout time. It looks like it's breakdown time.
Correct.
It looks like it's breakdown time.
Yeah, yesterday closed you below.
Is that a Head and Shoulders?
Well, I'm an inventory guy and I'm a conversational guy, and my methodology you probably won't find anywhere because it's different from what I do. But yesterday's trading activity and the closure that you experienced just below 220 broke a major rule in my book, and it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have. If all things were supposed to be the same, you should have held up right around 227.56 yesterday, and somehow or another you couldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if you found yourself at 200. I wouldn't be surprised.
By the end of today?
Let's call it weeks in Monday. That's what kind of time frame is looking at. So yeah, if you want to grab some profit off of that, I would suggest go ahead and grab it, because from the daily chart, it's not looking good.
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
I'm not a huge stock guy. I trade the bonds. To me, the U.S. Treasury bonds is the company everybody should be invested in, because it's the United States. Without the United States good faith, trust, health, you don't get any companies that can be built on top of it. So while I do love these sort of companies, fluctuations and patterns, and it's just, I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? I trust the company that is more solvent. The most solvent, quite literally, is the United States of America. So I find a whole lot of, security and understanding its intentionality. When you start looking at these stocks like this, like you say, it must be some sort of catalyst that can activate the price. And if it is so easy to do, then it is so easy to do either way. So that's what it always shocks me. I don't. If you want to do it, do it. But short-term plays, short-term stuff like that, I would really consider like trading something that's a little more stable that you couldn't put any shock value in. But if today's your day, if you're trying to take profit from this and you were in at 219, I would take it now, because to me it doesn't look like it's going to 230. Not today, not next week, not for a minute.
Got you. Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
I would like to say this though. Jay's class, actually, if you want to join his class, he teaches you how to read these candles. That's one thing that you learn. You learn from this class how to use these candles on any type of market, for the options, trading futures, swing trading, whatever. So you would know, where to get in, where to get out.
Yeah.
Decide if you want to enjoy this class.
Yeah.
I definitely will.
Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Just to put in, Jason, I think is today Wednesday. Are you having a free training today? What?
Yeah. My bad. I am having a free training tonight at 8:30. You can come and check that out. Click the link in my Instagram bio, sign up for the free training. So oftentimes we mistake price and value. We think that where something is priced is the value that it holds. It's a free training, but I'm trying to tell you to change your life. We talk about how to actually do it. I think of investing as being able to read an encyclopedia volume, and I think of candles as letters. And it's so crazy that we try to invest and we don't know what the candles are saying to us. We put our money and we put our trust in the speculative paragraphs of some document about earnings ratios and 10Ks, and we do that sort of stuff at such a high rate. And I think that that's fine. I don't want to downplay fundamentals, but at the end of the day, the candles move when people spend money and when they pick it up off the table. And if we don't understand when and how that happens, it can be very detrimental. It can be very detrimental. Oftentimes people get into positions and things go green and everything's go well, then it turns red and bigger red, and they don't know when or how to get out of a position. They don't know where to get out of a position. They don't know what level tells them how they are wrong. And we just can't behave that way. We can't do it. You can't do it like that. You really need to learn how to look at a chart and how to understand what's possible with candles. You need to understand the conversation that buyers and sellers are always having. Let me give you a quick crash course. Buyers and sellers are always asking themselves the question. And the question is, buyers say, hey, I'll buy that from you or not. Hey, what's up, baby? You all right? Yeah. Good morning. And then sellers are saying, I'll sell this to you or not. And inventory is what moves a candle. If you're at your neighborhood, it's a price controlled neighborhood, right? So the first house is cheaper than the last one. Like say Lennar, DR Horton, somebody like that want to build houses in your neighborhood. So they come to the neighborhood and they say beautiful 3.2s and 4.2.5 starting in the low 200s, right? So you drive up and you want to buy the house from them and they say, all right, cool. Well, if you get in now, your house will be 225. But I only have 10 homes like that. The next 10 will cost 245. And you're going, well, why is the price moving up? Well, it's a price control neighborhood and they have inventory. Only 10 buyers can buy at this price. After that, buyers will have to go higher to find inventory. Listen, only 10 buyers can get in at this price. After that, buyers will have to buy higher in order to find inventory. It's the same thing that happens for sneaker sales, iPhone sales, the same things that happen when something is hot and you consume all the inventory somewhere. The sellers raise the price because you purchased all the inventory. We have to go to a higher price in order to do it. And the conversation between buyers and sellers on and on and on all day is how the market moves along with inventory. And I want everybody be careful when you're out here trying to invest. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing all the way. You heard something, somebody says something. It's okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's about to get real strange out here. It's about to get strange. When I tell you it's going to get strange in a little while, we probably going to have 3-6 months where you wonder, what is this? This is not the same market that I was able to just buy and go into. And it won't be. I really implore you. Learn how to read the chart. Learn how to read it. I understand what the article says. I understand what people are saying about the business. But if you understand how to read the chart, you'll know when to get in. You'll know why to get in. And you'll know when to get out. And you'll know why to get out. And oftentimes we're learning when, but we're not learning why. And I really need you to learn why. Say your name for me, Rawa. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Good morning.
What up, though? How you feeling?
Hey, pretty good. How are y'all?
Oh, fantastic. Where you from?
Good. I'm in Baltimore. I'm from Texas and Eritrea. So.
Okay. It's cold up there, huh?
Yeah. Where are you, Jay?
Say it again.
Where are you?
I'm in Miami.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Don't be. Just get on the flight. I got you. Nice. Come on down. I got you.
Okay. I don't want to waste any more of your precious time. Thank you for the welcome. I'm a new trader. I've been trading since the market crashed in March, and I've been lucky, but I'm just trying to kind of polish and perfect my strategy. So this morning, this morning I am in 2 positions. I'm a trader. My goal is to raise capital and then gradually build a portfolio for slowly investing and then kind of get a healthier percentage. But right now I'm all in building capital.
Okay.
I have the ability to take a little bit of a higher risk at the moment, just because I've been lucky. So anyway, I'm in two positions. That one is kind of a longer swing, and then the one I want to ask you about is probably a shorter swing.
Okay.
This one is called Adventure. It's A is an apple, V is in Victor, G is in grow, and then R is in Robert. It's one of those biotechs. A-V, more volatile. G-R,
Avenger.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it. What'd you get in?
So I'm in at 138.
Okay.
And I've been writing it up. But I am not as structured yet on my exit. So I was in and out of Tesla a lot this year, and like Beyond Meat and Amazon and stuff like that. And I do really well with momentum trading. And I typically use like indicators like volume and price action, and kind of look at the candlesticks at also the time of day to figure out kind of when the momentum is slowing down, and then I can try to get out. And that works pretty well.
Okay.
For Adventure, I feel like it's going to get much higher than 225. To me, the trend seems like it will grow. The candle will not be able to support it, but then you'll see like a really nice resistance develop with the red candlesticks, and then it kind of just slowly keeps on like doing this adjustment and grow and adjustment and grow. So I think today we're kind of in like that adjustment part of the grow thing that it's been doing the last few days.
Right.
I just wanted to see what you thought, if you thought that $5 is reasonable. And that's about it. If we could just kind of chew over this one together.
Okay. I'm a technicals guy. I like 123. What's your price? Where's your stop loss on this trade?
So you can slap my hand, but I just feel really good about it. So I'm just physically just watching it. I'm not running on a stop loss. I'm up 62%. I know it's very dangerous, but I don't have one right now.
Okay. All right. All right. Got in. So I imagine you don't have a target. You just have a entry. And
I have yeah, exactly. I have an arbitrary like $5, but
right. If I asked you why $5, what would be your answer? Okay, I'll take it from the side and the that is arbitrary. Cool. So I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be honest with you. You get into trades when you have a target, not when you hope a target. Right?
Absolutely.
All right. You get in when you have a target. You can't hope a target. You gotta have one. And you get into trades, the trade anatomy. In order for it to be a healthy trade, you have to have three parts. You have to have an entry, a target, which is typically a price to get out for profit, and a stop, which is typically a price to get out for loss. Right? That's a healthy trade. Right now, your trade is just a little unhealthy. It's not a tripod. It's only got one leg, and it can easily fall. You know? So I want to tell you that while you've been, while you're up 62%, that's great. I would, just me, I would work on the anatomy of the trade. You know, you can order in the positions to cover yourself so that all of this hard work isn't lost one day when you wake up in the morning and now you're under 62% and don't know why. And then you read in the article that something terrible has happened with the company, or they found out, or they had a factory blow up, or I don't know, you know, just be careful. And the only way to do that is put in the type of orders that allow you safety and security. Okay. I don't know about $5 because it's a hope. That's what would be nice. You probably calculated that number by saying, man, if it goes to $5, I'll make X amount of dollars. So I wanted to go to $5, right? We can't trade like that. That's not how you do it. So I can't say yay or nay about your 5. I will say that you got in at a great spot. To me, the spot where you got in is right about where support should be if it ever returns to that level. I would consider taking some of the position off for good measure, just to say, hey, I made some money. You know what I'm saying? Like to lock in so you can have a peace of mind. And then if you want to see if it'll continue to float fundamentally, then by all means.
Yeah,
Thank
makes
you,
sense.
Thank you, baby. Oh man, you already know what it is. I appreciate everybody. Today's been a fantastic day. I teach people how to. It's odd, man. You know what's so funny, and I'm sure some of the other bullies can attest to this. Toya, y'all, let me know what y'all think. But it's really, really cool. Like I don't trade none of this other stuff that these folks trade. You know, I trade the bonds and the S&P. I invest in stocks, but I don't trade them. But it's so comforting to be able to look at any chart that's ever pulled up and to know when you should buy, sell, when you should get out, and why. Does anybody have any experience with that sort of stuff? Like trade, other stuff?
I do.
Anybody else? Like, you know, like, I don't know. Anybody else invest in trade something other than the bonds or the options up here? Other than like, say, me and Jacob, or anybody invest in anything else? Lamar, B-Roy, Kenya, Toya, Deuce, any of y'all invest in anything else?
No, I'm 10 toes down with these bonds.
You already know. I think, man, it's just so comforting to be able to look at a chart and know what's going to happen. You know, and to know when something is a hope and a prayer and when something has a leg to stand on. That's very, very key, you know. And I just want to encourage you all, if you're free, you know what I'm saying? Like tonight, Cassie has been to the Wednesday night. I think Cass, she might have been like Wednesday night a couple nights ago.
Yeah, Wednesday and Sunday. And I took it twice on purpose, y'all. My husband and I sat down at the computer and we already had a bond course. So the great thing about that exposure was to be able to go into the course and get the vocabulary and the other things. So I encourage y'all. It'll be a good hour and a half investment in time. And you just might get something at the end that'll help you when you walk away from that.
I'm telling you.
Just saying.
I'm telling you, like.
Facts, no lie, Jay. For real.
I promise. Yeah.
I purchased your course, and again, you know, anything that you do in life, you know, is an investment. You have to invest in yourself. So it was one of the best decisions that I made in my life. So I'm here. I'm staying. For sure. I see that. I see the mics, and I appreciate that, Kenya. Hey, everybody, you know how it goes, man. It's 8:30. Free training tonight. Inauguration today. That's going to be exciting. We're going to trade with patience. We're going to trade from abundance. There's no scarcity. We always know that there's going to be another opportunity. We don't have to rush a thing. You know how to say, and I don't want to miss a thing. You can't miss the market, man. It's always going to be there for you. There will always be another opportunity. You can always make the money that you wish to make. Can I tell y'all about mine yesterday? I left the trade room down, I don't know. I think I was down maybe like $1,100, $1,200. That's when I left the trade room. I was down because I was rushing. I ain't let a trade confirm. I just started doing stuff. Yes, me. I started just selling. Who cared, right? I was like, okay, it looked like it's going to do this. So let me just hurry up and do this because I got to go to the barbershop and I got to do something for my wife and I got to do something and all this other stuff is coming up. And man, you know, it looks like, oh, that's a terrible situation, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm a trader. Like, it doesn't matter. When I come back to the charts, they're going to present me another opportunity. And when they present that opportunity, I will take it. And yeah, if you check my Instagram story from yesterday, you can see everything's going to be just fine. If you are patient, if you are not in a rush, if you take your time, if you understand that abundance is all around you, if you really switch your mindset from scarcity to abundance, to overflow, if you change your purpose from getting rich to being of service, if you can do that,
I'm telling you, this market is a fantastic tool to get to it. Erica Bolton on Facebook had a question. That question was also, how do we tell the overnight ranges? The overnight range is the highest and the lowest prices achieved by the market between 6 p.m. Eastern and 8:20 on the bonds, or 6 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 on the indexes. Okay, I thought it was the difference between the overnight high and low, which gave me a range of 19. Exactly. That's exactly. The high and low today, though, should be, I want to say it was 13, if I'm not mistaken. But Erica, we'll talk about it in the Zoom. Y'all, I got to go get with the bullies so that we can, start looking at the market, figuring out how we're going to get to the money. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. The clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all and had a ball, but boom, boom, skeet, skeet. That's it. I've got to split. I'll let you in the morning. All right. Peace.